I guess I'm live. Hi guys. So I am testing the webcam and the microphones that is built into the Framework Laptop 16. Um, I'm having a hell of a time with it though. So I tried using the Cheese application, which is the GNOME uh, app for webcam recording. It's kind of like the Windows one that's built into Windows. But this is built, or it's not really built in. It's everything is modular with Linux, right? But it's the default webcam and camera application for for GNOME. I use Fedora. This is Fedora 40, and the audio was not synced up, and the frame rate was terrible. So then I tried looking up another app that I've actually used to record building the Framework laptop, and and I was using it on another laptop, actually, not my Framework. It's called guvcview. It's a weird name. They're not I guess a lot of applications in Linux aren't the best at names. Um, Still with cheese, it's cheesy. So I decided to, oh, and with that one, there was a lot of frame skipping. Um, it would pause, and then all the frames will just catch right up, and then it would pause again. And I was like, come on. So now I decided to do a live stream, even though nobody's watching, which is going to be fine. I'm trying to test this for myself. Now, the live view is nice and smooth. Um, Unfortunately, unlike the other app that I was using, it doesn't show a live frame rate. So I don't know what frame rate this is, but it looks relatively smooth. Now, I don't know if my audio is going to be synced. It was not synced when I was using the Cheese app, but at least all the frames were there. The other app, the guvcview app, couldn't tell whether it was synced or not, but it doesn't matter because everything was just kind of like, I don't know if I should upload that video. It just, wow. And I don't want to, like judge the webcam performance if it's an application issue. You know what I mean? So now I'm just going to do a straight up live. This is live. Um, it probably won't be live when you see it because there's 0 views right now, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But in other words, I'm actually using Firefox on YouTube's site, and I'm actually streaming directly through Firefox through the YouTube app. So no other software involved. Okay. Um, One thing I did notice when I was playing around with this laptop, I was using Audacity to test the mic pickup. I was pleased as punch to see that the meters were actually moving independently. So there was actually stereo microphones here. And sure enough, there is. I see it. It's flanking the webcam to the left and right, but they're too close together because of that. So you don't get really good what do you call stereo separation. So that's on the left side, and this is to the right side. Now I don't know how well that picks up. Let's try something that's a little more nuanced, like this screwdriver. It does make a noise because of this thing. Now I got closer to the microphone, so that should be more prominent. Get further. At that point, I don't know if you can hear it. So the first time around, it was only about an inch away from the microphone to the left and to the right. And then the other ones is about an inch away from the screen's edge, left and right. So this is screen edge. And of course, this is just to the left of the left microphone by about an inch. Same for the right. And I'm going to now do directly right at the microphone. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to scratch the screen by accident. So that was left, right, left, right. I did. Of course, if I use my actual fingers and mess with the microphone, that's going to be really loud. So, but at least we can know, you can actually tell that's the left and that's the right. Now, I do have light coming in directly right in front of me right now. It's really bright. I use this is the same light that I use for just actually building the laptop. I did a video on replacing my display in the bezel. That's going to come out later. It's actually processing right now. I'm going to turn that light off, and you can see the frame rate drop like huge. So I just don't know if the video is skipping or the frames are skipping. I see one viewer, so hi. Let me know if it's skipping or not, or if it's, if it's smooth. Earlier, I was just saying that I tried using different applications to actually do a pre-recorded video first, and then, but I was having a terrible time because what happened was with the Cheese app, it was, just the audio and the video was not syncing. And then I use a different app, and I hate saying it out loud because it's a weird name. It's guvc view, guvc view. And again, I use that app for recording my build and also my screen replacement video that's still processing right now on my other laptop, and it was just fine. But for this laptop, it was just the audio was the video was just skipping all over the place. So that's why I'm doing a live view right now and a live recording, because I want to see if it's skipping, if the frames are skipping or if it's just the software. I don't want to blame the webcam issues. If it's an issue with the software, I don't want to blame the webcam, basically. And of course, it's not my computer. The whole time I was recording, I have system monitor, I think that's what it's called. CPUs are very low. All cores are in the teens, Memory utilization is 5 gigs out of 64. Yeah, I went overboard with the memory. Network seems okay, so it's not that. So hopefully it's not skipping. Good morning. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm sorry. And it is 11:36 p.m. here. So that would be 23:37, I guess, my local time. So I should be sleeping right now. I have work tomorrow, but I'm still waiting for my video to finish processing. I'm trying to add some blur to it because I've noticed that there was a few things that popped up on my video that I was like, oh, there's some personal info on there. So I'm trying to edit after the fact. And the YouTube Studio app, it's actually on their website, of course, it's a web app, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's terrible. I have to wait a long time for it to actually load, which is weird because everything's in the cloud. So why should I have to wait? My computer, local, the file in here would be faster, but I'm not a video editor, so I don't know what software to use in Linux. I know Kdenlive, and there's a lot of other apps that a lot of people talk about, DaVinci and all that stuff. Those are over my head. I don't know how to use those. I don't know how to use those apps yet. Eventually, I might learn, but right now, I mean, I have a day job, so and that takes up a lot of my time. So I haven't been able to do that, and that's why a lot of my videos, as you notice, they're lightly edited, if any. I try not to if I don't have to. In fact, a lot of my later videos, I don't have time to play around with it anymore, so I haven't been editing them. And as you guys know, I used to do a lot of cassette stuff. My living room is a mess. That's where all of my stereo stuff is at. So that's why I haven't been doing cassette and vintage stereo videos in a long time. My gosh, this was supposed to be just a test video, and here I am already giving you guys my life update and what's going on. But yeah, well, it's live, so. But yeah, that's where I'm at, testing the video. You guys let me know if this looks good for you or not. This is supposed to be 1080p, stereo mics, brighter light, lower light, and that's it. Oh. Well, you have a nice morning, okay? All right. And I'm going to have a nice night, hopefully. I hope. All right. Take care. Goodbye to you in Germany.